everyone, my name is George. I'm the co-founder of RankUp, and we're building AI agents for SEO. And yeah, basically at the end of the workday, I like to do this short video where I kind of explain my thoughts, my learnings, what I did throughout the day, and ideas and etc. Right? But yeah, so today I'm doing it. Actually, I'm on a plane, so it's a bit of a different version. I hope you can hear me well. I don't know if you can, but fuck it. I'm doing this for myself anyway, so I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit really, but yeah. So I'm doing it on a plane because so basically, yeah. Yesterday I'm doing it for now the last 2 days. Basically, yesterday I was talking. I gave a speech in Vilnius. So I'm flying from Vilnius to Tallinn right now, and yeah. So and it's like 6 a.m. or something like that at the moment, but. Basically, yeah, so I gave a speech yesterday on the topic of like how to write articles that convince AI you're the best. So did a bit of a more show version of a speech this time, or try to incorporate that, as I got some feedback from my other ones, and I also felt like mine were a bit dry and they were missing that kind of more emotional and show element. It doesn't even have to be show, but it's just more of the kind of engagement element, right? And yeah, so that's I felt I was missing that a lot, and so I integrated more of that by kind of making the audience. Shout out to you, Terry, a great friend of mine from France, recommended to me to do more of a show, right, and to engage more of the people in the actual like presentation, right? And so yeah, basically kind of asked them questions and had some fun, right? And I finished the presentation like an hour before I had to give the talk, and yeah, and then I I just need to, like, in order for me to deliver well on this, I need to really be myself, which I always try to be, but ultimately, kind of be super relaxed with how I present, and so I tried to do that as well, and it seems like people liked it. Never know for sure, but I mean, we had fun, that was for sure. And yeah, I was just testing a different way of presenting actually my ideas and my thoughts and my concepts and etc. Yeah, so that was basically yesterday, and I was just grinding the presentation. I was actually fucked my ear. Yeah, I was basically grinding the presentation, and yeah, so just like arrived like also around like 9 a.m. in Vilnius, and then I was just like grinding the presentation the entire morning. Then got a meeting with my guy Emil. Shout out to Emil. And yeah, had a meeting with him. Talked about different stuff, and really interesting insight that I will share from that conversation is kind of how I've been kind of defining delusion wrong for myself, right? So I've been defining delusion as kind of more of like a forward thinking kind of way of thinking, and less of like setting expectations that you won't meet. That, I think that was kind of the definition yesterday came up with, or like kind of concluded on. And I think it's really important to understand like the words that you're saying when you're like communicating, right? Because if you do not understand those words well, so you can also use them well, right? So yeah, that was just an eye-opener for me, and that's why these kinds of conversations with other people are very important. You can learn anything from anybody, or you can get an interesting idea, or just like people have different perspectives, right? So yeah, and Emil, who is older than me, but he also is willing to learn from young people, and yeah, a lot of he's not old. So, but like all the people who are older than me, right? Like millennials, because I'm Gen Z, but millennials, they tend to like, oh, you know, what does this young guy know about anything, right? And I don't think that's the right approach. And I also, like, okay, I'm 21, right? I'm the young guy, but then there are also people who are 18, 19, and 20, right? 17, 16, 15 as well, who are doing business and who I can learn from, right? So ego is
Passengers from Terminal Center was service with the white selection of drinks, alcohol, and beverages, tasty sandwiches, soups.
I don't know if you can hear me at all, but ego is a messed up thing because it kind of like basically dismiss like learning, right? And you never want to do that. You always want to be learning. So yeah, that's just the idea yesterday that I also got. But yeah, basically gave that talk and then networked a bit and then just went to sleep as early as I could. And the day before that, I was updating the offering on the RankUp's website. So what I changed is basically I added like a monthly add-on. So like a kind of content SEO and GEO expert strategic advisory or something like that. I added as kind of like just to communicate it as an option, and to not only to communicate it as an option so that people can choose it if they want to, it's to also communicate it as an option if like just already bring it up, right? Because otherwise like bringing it up on the call, it would seem like a side thing, but like now that it's on the pricing plan, you know, and people like see the pricing plan, right? Because most people will see the pricing plan before they like book a call with me. Then you know it's not an add-on anymore. It's like or it is an add-on, but it's not like some random thing that I just like made up on the call. It's a legit thing that we're offering, right? So yeah, but yeah, it's more and more increasingly that this has become a need. What else? Oh yeah, I guess I did a bit of my presentation as well on Tuesday in the evening. But yeah, most of it I got done yesterday, and then yeah, also had several calls with my co-founder and with some other partners discussing and also had this meeting with this bigger company now finally, and yeah, I can't give much details, but so I can't give much details, but what I can say is it went well, and so now me and my co-founder are gonna be presenting them some. Actually, no, I'm not gonna actually say anything, but yeah, basically had this meeting with this company, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, nothing can with NDAs and stuff. I'm very careful, and so I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, it went well. But yeah, that was pretty much the last couple of days. Now I'm on my private jet. There's nothing private about this, but I mean, I do have aisles like the how do you call it? Like the seats where you have like extra legroom, I guess. So I guess it is in a way privacy. But yeah, it's not a private jet. It's the people's jet. It's still a PJ at the end of the day. So yeah, but I'm here, flying back to Tallinn. We'll soon arrive. I don't know, like I actually don't know. Yeah, I can't read my watch, but basically we'll arrive there, get some sleep, and then because I'm arriving like early, and then yeah, basically get on with my day. So yeah, that's my notes for the last couple days, my thoughts, my learnings, and yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tonight. I can make another one. So all the best for now. Peace.